Good evening, Groucho and Barbarian King. I hope that the evening has found you two exceedingly well. I have very little control of the Schwartz. No one's given me a ring yet. Oh, we all have a level up. Yeah, I do it now. I was gonna try and cheat and use it when, I can go with dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom. Wisdom, it'll increase the, modifiers for my force powers, but none of them will increase anything until I do it twice. Intelligence gives me more skill points, so I think I'm going for skill points first. So I was going to hold my level up until I was in a combat situation where I was about to die, because it does let you level up in the middle of combat, and leveling up will fill your health bar. It's a cheap cop-out, but I'm not above being cheap. Repair or demolitions? Take demolitions right now. Level 6 for that. Force Valor. All physical attributes. The intelligence boost, because he only gets 4 skill points. His shtick is usually security. There. He needs at least 1 point in treat injury for his health pack usage. Okay. When activated, this feat triples the critical threat range of ranged attack. If a weapon needs to roll a 20, it's an 18 to 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6. That's what I want. And I'll save that level up in the bank.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain. Yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
I think I'm gonna go with Atten's right.
Oh, and go where? If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Now that you have a party, certain actions, loyalties, cleverness, brute force, and so on. Yes, I did skip over most of that. I'm assuming y'all can read faster than I can.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
All right, but this won't end well. Trust me.
Oh, look, it's a bunch of dead peoples.
We've taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. It says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want tractor beams to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
Then keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
It wasn't
Send a
Pizza
security
Hut.
team to MedLab, now!
Let's see. The dead Sith wasn't a dead Sith. And the Sith ship that was shooting at everybody was empty. How much you want to bet they weren't really empty?
More where that came from.
I forgot to use my powers. What are your powers? Do you have healing? Nope. No. You're lucky I like you, kid. On the plus side, with Atten being maxed out on security, I can only put points in every other level, and that'll free up some points for me for other skills. All the escape pods have been locked. That's not good news. Targeting visor. What does that do? Attack modifier of +1 and save of +1. And I'm currently wearing survey gear, which increases awareness and resistance. I think I'm going to switch. Oh, now I get the sunglasses. Cool. I wear my sunglasses in space. I wear my sunglasses in space. That door looks broken. I think I'm going to have to go around. It is nice of them to put all this money laying around.
Time to take you down. Down to side.
Let us end this.
Oh, that seems to be it. That's the door that goes to the bridge. Where does this one go?
Fallen.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's about to shoot me in the back of the noggin. I'd appreciate it if you didn't put rounds into the back of my dome, sir. Hey, Patrick. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I did notice a little bit of a chill in the air, Patrick. Yes, I know. I went up a level. Ooh, somebody's room. Let's see if I can rob it. The droid oxidizer. Stand back, let me rust him.
Are you all right?
This was your room? When?
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Well, if we were further south, Patrick, I would suggest that, some convoy lost its Bolivian marching powder. But this far north, I don't think that we'd have that. Wait a minute, you're telling me my skill is too low? Okay, one of these gives me a bonus for... No? None of them do. What about this one? Safety harness is demolitions, fortitude, and stealth, so that doesn't do it. Insulated gloves or insulated gloves? I guess I don't have any specialty skills. In that case, make sure I'm not using a deadly mine on that door. Cool chicks never look at explosions. The mine didn't do it, but the sword will. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pass on your lemon-flavored snow cones, Patrick. I'm pretty sure forever. It's a good night for a Guinness and some Star Wars. All that effort to get in here, and that's all you had for me? Russ! Glad you could make it, sir. This looks like an ambush.
Let us end this. Yes.
You won't need those credits, buddy. Okay, that's a hallway. Just what? That's a hallway. I bet they go to the same place. Okay, this door is magnetically sealed. Toss a minor sonic detonator at those guys. The old woman's tough. She'll be able to handle a explosion or two. See, getting knocked down gave you experience enough to go up a level, old
Yes.
woman. Don't stand there holding your arm like you did something important. Let's give you a little bit of demolition skill. Go with that computer use. And yeah, this will help you out with computer use. And that's what I want you for. You're my healing person. Yeah, it's nice of them to just wait while I do that, 'cause otherwise it might be difficult. medical bay. Oh, a Sith battle suit. That was my KOTOR tank. Sedatives administered during routine exam. Emergency override. Dosage exceeds safety. I don't need to identify it. The game already told me what it was.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together.
If you're not sure if he's alive or dead, what makes him a survivor?
I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, and then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
His KOTOR tank looks a little green. Okay, so now we know there's a Sith Lord and an unknown number of Sith that the medical officer took a wild-ass guess and said could be up to 100. I have no information, but it could be 100. Yeah, you got that right. Ooh, the interface band. Let's see what that does. Computer demolition and security +2. Alright. When I need to open doors, I need to switch to that. But I want to keep the targeting visor for the attack modifier. That's where I can make med packs or... Hello, Sith Assassin.
I hear you.
More where that came from.
Is he saying there's more Sith or more
I will silence
laser
this one.
bolts? It seems to me that both would be a correct answer. Yeah, she definitely gave herself a wide margin of error, Groucho.
More where that came from.
Focus.
We don't have time to buy a Ford. No, you need to stop what you're doing and do that. And then do that.
What is it? Focus.
Time to even the odds.
It definitely helps to have two people shooting them while they're busy sword fighting with me. Okay. I don't know whether this HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After destruction of the previous protocol droid, when it accidentally activated a frag mine, the HK stepped up. How did the previous protocol droid get a frag mine? Problem is, it doesn't take commands very well. Most of the time, I have no idea where it's been, and there's been reports it's been sighted in crew's quarters, with the captain in maintenance, and even in the med lab. When I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart-mouth response by facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. This protocol droid appears to have been purposely sabotaged. Unlike the others that I didn't look at yet. I obviously don't need to look at them. Okay, so that door is the other side of the hall, right? I'm thinking we should explore... That's the turbo lift. That's going somewhere else. I want to explore everything here before we, get lost. Tons of cargo containers. Only a couple that had anything in them. They all have the same amount of money on them. Alright, let's look at the map. I don't think there's going to be any likeliness of a room over here, but I suppose I should look before I make that decision. I can look through the med lab. Yeah, it just goes around to this side of the door that we already found was locked. At least this guy doesn't have the same amount of money as the others. He must be the guy who's losing the poker game every Wednesday night.
What is it?
Hey, you can throw one of those a little bit quicker there, woman.
Yes.
Time to take you down to size.
There we go.
What is it?
The only reason you're with me, old woman, is so that you can keep me healed. If you can't do that, we can stick you back on the station. Quick, down the turbo shaft.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Really? What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Atten has a special ability. He's got the save your game ability. Now there's only one way to go, I guess.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
Where'd you get that sword? I didn't give you a sword.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Sure. So far, the only thing you've done is get yourself practically killed once. Oh, look, there's a vibroblade that I probably would have given her if I had had the chance. Okay, so that's a door. Let's go find where that door is. Pretty sure that's the door we just came through, and she who preaches a lot disappeared behind. Okay. There's a lab, or a workbench rather. Let's see what we can upgrade. I can upgrade the vibro sword. Let's see, what does Keen do? It does nothing. Ionite gives it a bonus damage of 1 for ion and 1 to 4 ion for droids. I don't know if I'm going to see that many droids from this point forward. Massive criticals. give myself that. Attack +1. And I don't have any of those. The minor uniform. Those are not eligible. And those are not eligible. What does this battlesuit get? Defense bonus 1. Stealth 2. So let's do that. I think I'm gonna give this to Atten. As an alternate weapon. It can't take any of those. There you go. Get you some 3 to 8. You'll really mess up some droids, but 3 to 8's not a bad alternate weapon. And it does massive criticals. Right? That's why I added to it massive criticals. And when he uses his critical shot, he gets +3, so yeah. Make him a little tougher. What kind of shield does he already have? He has an energy shield. So let's give him a Mandalorian shield. He doesn't get anything else. I'll take that, being it's named after me. And we've been fighting, so I'll use that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Let's get our butts out of here.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
Let's ask him to trust me.
All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
Did he just Jedi mind trick me? Because he looked like he just Jedi mind tricked me.
Master, faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us.
He certainly seems to be able to...
No,
now he doesn't look like he can see you. He was looking straight at you, though.
Save one, and one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
What is it with this franchise?
What's wrong?
And the
Are you
cutting
all right?
off of limbs?
Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
Yeah, my hand.
You look fine. Come on, we need to keep moving.
Thanks for the empathy. You look fine. I don't care about your damn hand.
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Oh, don't blame yourself, little droid. Oh, well then let's go. T3 has joined the party. He can make spikes on demand. Hangar 25 control conduit. Okay. One of these helps with demolitions. It's this one. Ooh, my skill is too low. How's this then? Just enough. Now let's get that targeting visor back on. So unless I missed my guess... Oh, he can go up a level. Unless I missed my guess, that clacking out there is robots. Let's give him higher dexterity. You know what? Oh, he can't take treat injury. There we go. Oh. Take the ones he can take. Okay. Repair, security, and computer use. That's him. Bet I have more than one level up in the bank right now. No big surprise there. Energy resistant. No, that's not what I want. That's what I really want. But I'm not 6th level yet? Darn. I'm gonna start running into people soon. So I'm gonna want that. Yeah. Let's take that now. And I still have a level up in the bank.
Let's settle this. Time to take...
You down to size. Time to even the odds.
That'll be a necessary.
Everyone down.
Lost Ranger, welcome aboard.
More where that came
Well, I guess he's not got any remains. He does. Let's make sure he's at full capacity. That's right. I need him to switch weapons. So this is pretty much the best setup. You can't use the Mark II yet. Why not? Droid deflector Mark II. Droid upgrade 2. Okay.
Let's settle this. More where that came from.
Safety harness. Let's go to stealth. You people stay here. Aha! Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. No, I want to use the med pack first. Then I want to crush him.
More where that came from.
Nothing's quite so invigorating as when your own team makes
More where that came from.
Good night, King. Thanks for coming out. Okay, now I know. Safety harness equipped. Okay. Now, go back to...
More where that came from.
That wasn't really worth it. I mean, I did get the mine, so... Suppose I can open doors that I previously couldn't open. Excellent. Let's just stand around here and wait for my force power to re-energize, since I accidentally gave myself speed twice. Okay, as soon as we come out up there, there's robots, because I can see one of them right there. So I'm going to do the speed trick now.
Let's settle this. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay, does that account for all these droids? Seems to. That's the elevator that goes up to the place where our little droid came from. Yep. He's definitely not restocked anything on his way through.
More where that came from.
let me do the whole health thing. You. Do that. Yeah, you just keep doing that.
Just say the word.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
Oh, I'm glad it's relaxing for you, Ranger. I'm having myself a Guinness while I'm bringing it to you.
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
Well, he said he can
How
open
can
the
you
door,
even understand
obviously.
that noise?
No, I served with a lot of these little guys.
Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Okay, I'm thinking it's this one. Replace the conduit and pure pizzazz.
Everyone down!
Do not set me on fire! You did not listen to me. I said do not set me on fire.
More where that came from!
Yeah, I gotta do this. You. Okay, you are shooting something that's valuable. But you... I want you to go do that. I'm probably gonna need 2 med kits for me.
Say the word.
Especially because they like to set me on fire. Jeez, guys, how long does it take you to deal with this poor little schmuck in the doorway? Huh, dude. He's dead.
Just say the word. More where that came from!
Thank the Maker. That should cover it.
Just say the words.
Well, you're about to find out what it would look like today, Patrick, because they are working on a... not quite a sequel, and not quite a remake. It's going to cover a storyline similar to both KOTOR 1 and 2.
Let's settle this.
At least that's what the current scuttlebutt is. Alright. Let's use that level up. Can get improved flurry. Okay, so when activated, this feat allows the character to make an extra melee attack during the round. The character suffers -2 to defense and while using this feat, and for 3 seconds afterwards, and a -4 penalty to all all attacks that round. This reduces the penalty by half. That's Power Blast. Power Attack. When activated, Power Attack increases the melee damage by 7, but attacks are made of penalty of -3. I don't want that. I don't want a penalty. Extra hit point per level, and it is retroactively. So that could be really useful. Characters that focus on using single one-handed weapons in battle gain +1 to attack and +1 to defense due to the efficiency of this form of combat. This applies to both ranged and melee weapons. Ooh. That is very useful. Well, I think what they're trying to do is bring the new game so that they can tie it into that new project that Disney is working on, the High Republic, and link the Old Republic to the original Star Wars trilogy somehow. Well, they would link to the prequels, but it's going to be interesting. I do want to see what the graphics are like, because I imagine that we can get quite a lovely game. I don't need close combat blasters because I don't like using blasters. Regenerate force points. Ooh. Regenerating force points quicker would be nice. But dueling seems to be the best one for me, because it adds 1 to my attack and defense, and I'm already, my favorite attack form, losing 2 and 4, so that would be losing 1 and 3. And then when I move to this, I'll be losing 0 and 1. I think I'm going with dueling. And there's the healing. But there's the deflection. And I don't have to do anything for that to work, so no healing for me yet. Upgrade class 2. Woohoo! Now I can use that deflector. Okay. Computer, security. Okay, your sneak attack is high. I need to start getting you over to the flanks. Your security is high, so I'm going to keep it that way. Sit around smoking weed. I'm pretty sure that's what the Jedi Council was doing while Sidious was planning the overthrow of the Jedi. Oh, did I say that part out loud? I usually only think that. I don't know if I have 1 or 2 levels saved up, but I'm going to go ahead and use it now. Thinking repair. Now I can regenerate my force points faster. I can go to disable droid. And that damages them even if they fail to save. Being I'm not going to get a lightsaber anytime soon. Oh. Now I can go. Yeah, I didn't have an extra one saved, but that's good for me, because now my force points will regenerate faster. Oh. My little droid friend can now use that droid deflector Mark II. What's the lockout bypass? Adds 3 to security and computer use. Oh, yeah. Droid self-sustaining unit. Regenerate 3, so I don't have to use repair kits. Hoping that will make his combat skills better. They were 9 years old, Ranger. The clones are 9 years old. They age at roughly twice the rate of a human. And they were essentially all physically 18 years of age at the deployment point of the Clone Wars. And let's not go into the ethics of throwing 9-year-old kids into combat, because there are no ethics to throwing 9-year-old kids into combat. Come back here. Thank you. You two stay here. I don't need the, that's what I need. The thing that bothers me about the way they got chumped out is they knew that the dark side was surrounding the Chancellor, and yet they didn't put two and two together when the Chancellor or when they discovered that somebody was blocking their ability to see through the Force. If the dark side is surrounding the Chancellor, and we know that it is because they mention it, I think it's both Yoda and Mace, but at least Mace Windu. And they know that the dark side is blocking their ability to see what's going on. You would think that they were capable of putting two and two together and coming up with a number that was less than 5 but greater than 3. I look rather cold.
Down. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yeah, I agree. You did not need to be a Jedi to see that. Ah, nuts.
Just say the word.
There's a bug in this game. Luckily, I have a party now that sometimes affects gameplay, where in first person, or when you're finished with combat, you can't move forward or backwards. There's only 2 ways to solve it. Reload a save, or force the game to move you through a nearby object that you're allowed to click on. or switch characters. Needless to say, if you're just starting Peragus, you're always alone. You'd better hope something's nearby or that you've saved recently. Hey, Patrick's throwing a little Alien Isolation and I'm sold. The air looks a little green in there. Oh, look at that. Apparently, turning off the ventilation system makes the green air go away. Looks like we're about to go into the hangar. There we are. Search the place for valuables. So let's face it, everybody here is dead. They don't need this stuff. See, that's we should be the game designers. Well, all right, maybe not the designers. Maybe we should just be the idea people. So I think the designers do a little bit more than just say, "Hey, make this." Droid stabilization subroutine. I wonder what that does. Is it armor? Yep. Adds +4 to demolitions for the droid. Nice. Alright, I'll get to you now.
Everyone down!
One last droid that had nothing better to do. Make sure that this one doesn't have anything IRA stole from him. He has nothing. And we're about to take off in the Ebon Hawk. The loading ramp of the Ebon Hawk? Yeah, I know that's what it is. Of course we're entering, we need to leave.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout. right, let's get out of here.
There is no time.
I'm
We must
fairly
leave.
sure that one of those guys avoided getting shot by ducking behind the other guy, who avoided getting shot by ducking behind the other guy.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up. Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us. I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
You're darn right it's going to get a little rocky. Wow, I really turned down the music in the cutscenes. At least it
now
doesn't
that we
blast
just killed a
everybody
planet,
out.
maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember
Whatever
any of this?
occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
Talk to my droid like that again, woman. I'll cut your other hand off.
Repaired this ship. My eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on. Get!
So why are the Sith
Because
looking
you
for
are
me?
the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Why do I have to keep telling people this?
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters. The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed, The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then
Didn't
they will not
I
help
just
you,
say I'm
nor
not a
can you
Jedi
help
any
them.
longer? They're more of a Jedi than me. I don't even know what I'm doing.
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Now, what do you think?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
This is
You are
self-defense.
not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice. Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers. We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Oh, hello. There you go. Alright, I'll ask you other questions. How much damage? That's right, you and me, we're friends now. droid is smarter. Wasn't there cargo in here? So their droids must have stolen it.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give. That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Oh, what would have happened if you died?
I fear that. The consequences would have been more extreme.
Well, then I think I need to put you in a locker.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker. Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it. It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end.
What is she, a
whatever it may
tourism
be,
center now?
And no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough. Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see. Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes. I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Okay. That doesn't do anything now. That's a lab station now. Doesn't let me on the roof anymore. He's busy in there. Workbench is still here. No cargo. Looks like they stole everything from here, too. Damn droids. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to stab you there, Atten.
How's our passenger? She's still aging? What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Bazak table. Then she must be royalty, because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Whoa.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
I just got out of prison.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Not... I was joking. Okay.
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know? Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Now, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you. So, what happened? Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours? Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi? Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it? Yeah? Unique how?
Okay. Not going to use one of the standard colors. I am not Samuel L. Jackson.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
There we go. The only place to go to. I think I might be able to pump a little bit more volume into the cutscenes.
Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand? Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Boom! You're in jail again.
be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I understand. But wait, I want to...
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, then I guess I understand. I could have skipped that reply.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed. Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place. Easier for me then. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Alright, let's see if you're a match for mine.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF
wonderful.
protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
As much as I'd like to say 3, I don't want to piss him off.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Doesn't look like a wall terminal. It looks like a desk terminal.
We've got to get off this station.
I mean, it's on its own platform.
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Jedi are very good at synchronized resting.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
All right.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Oh, here comes the guy who speaks out both sides of his mouth. Sounds to me like half of their language is made up of the word Gilfa.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
She endured it out, and she behind Gorupio. Sidan Gelfa Vadinoga Gelfa Linda Tufna.
No, I'll think about it.
Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelfa, Vapuelta.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
And rest. Good Lord.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she
I am
want?
sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Sure.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
And I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, didn't mention anything like that.
My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to
That's
release
true,
us, we should
Patrick.
get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
She's literally right behind you.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The Sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
All right.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already.
We've done nothing.
Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Well, let's go find a ship.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. We have successfully escaped Paragus and are now trapped at Telos. At least until we go pick up our ship. It being just about 9 p.m., I think this is an excellent spot to take a break. So I'm going to save the game, and we're going to take a 3 to 5 minute break. Smoke them if you got them, refill your drinks, get yourself a snack. Take your necessary break, and I will see you in 3 to 5 minutes. And I'm back. Patrick, I hope you're still around. On a whim, we'll be doing Fallout 4 building tomorrow. The Julie P. Boots character. Wednesday is Sea of Thieves. There's nobody in there. Let's see what's in their footlockers. Nothing. If I remember correctly, these go nowhere. They're not even really doors. Okay, that's more apartments. That's more apartments. Shuttle bay. Oh. Get myself a map. And there's nowhere I can transport to yet. I must need to discover things before you can transport them to them. That's nothing. Okay. Can't go that way, so I guess I go this way. Ooh, a merchant. I have money.
Bomababe want to susi to mukarata. To aspecto na tatabe mababjokto. To renibo inturata sisi meborokra. Tonoranga manakan. Ipoichua. Inwamagro. May rangana nolucha. Inwamagro. May rangana nolucha.
I don't want to be insulting, saying just let me shop, but obviously you two have an argument to have.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
I'm
glad they made this
Not even
language
an
at least
apology.
sound like
That
the one
won't
that
do
they
at all.
used in Return of the Jedi.
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Tana besarankachi. Go na ring pang semi sanchara. Go la marakta dun. Dosich min falartersen killa folorondon. De rantasa beni hulen bensilerente. Dosane gravalantro que wapater tana chingaradana. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kavrekare papanala ranchinga. De rache wemenoto torere seni sensen.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Yeah, sorry
Just
about
my
that.
luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt? Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Boy, I hope that you can fight, Atten. Because we don't have any stuff. What the heck was that?
Let us end this.
Look at that. That's a security guard. He is just standing there watching these guys shoot at me.
Everyone down!
Docent horrenteri. Gelere sonto shenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Der interunto wakare que wapgerebu. Ninso telepachan corsadarane gra dall'unota choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiadoratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu debicarana cenirara. Docent horrenteri. Gelere sonto shenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Der interunto wakare que wapgerebu. Ninso telepachan corsadarane gra dall'unota choloren.
Yeah, they definitely don't get paid enough to get involved. Officially, I think there's 1 or 2 languages in-game that I'm not going to be able to understand when they're given, when somebody's speaking in them, and then I'm going to need somebody to translate for me. Download the area map, return. See, now I can go to the other place because I have been there. But I want to keep going. Up. 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 You.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance? I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module OE2 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible.
Ranger, yes. I've played it quite a bit. And unfortunately, the one NPC I really wanted to get was given as a freebie if you were a subscriber at a certain time, and I was not a subscriber at that time, so I missed out on her.
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room aboard.
Let's see. Oh. That better not be all that's in here. Alright, this is getting better. We're going to take all your stuff. We're going to divide it up and put it in 12 different lockers. Because that makes sense. Oh no, that was a Mandalorian shield, wasn't it? Yeah, doesn't matter. That one is fully upgradable. That one has been upgraded. 1 to 7, 1 to 8. I think 1 to 8 is the one I want. You get that one. And that. Have some gloves. You get some gloves. And you get some gloves. If I remember correctly, I gave him the blaster pistol and the droid oxidizer. Oh, pardon me. Energy shield. Shouldn't need any of that. I'll give her a glove. She gets a mining laser. And I'll give her a vibro sword. You know, is the vibro sword upgradable? It is, so I should upgrade my vibro blade back to base model, because that's only 1 to 10, and put those upgrades on here to get that little bit of extra damage. I would say it's strange that security lets me wander around with a sword, but they didn't do anything about a fight directly in front of them, so... do you mean the bounty hunter? Because that's the one I wanted, Shea Vizsla. The bounty hunter was the guy from the little movie that they made. And I have. Alright. Talk to the Illithorians first. If I recall correctly, they're this way. Illithorian compound. Gilfa. Big Gilfa. Gilfa Boniga Gilfa? Did you just call me Poofda?
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Now, she is an evil bitch, isn't she? Sounds like the problem is the Gilfa. And you keep calling me a poofda at the end of everything you say. What is going on with you? Fanduga Gilfa yourself. Poofta no Gita Poofta Giltfa. Great. Now let's go find out what Zerka wants from me. Are you Zerka? No, you're Exchange.
Sobojut sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropa putani kris.
Okay, I guess, you're not talking.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. How may I help you? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right. Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough. But good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Welcome back.
Okay, so she's not going to talk to me about anything else. Because sworn she said she was offering me a job. Let's see what the security people say about Zerk. Pardon me. Where's the terminal? It's over here. She did say... Alright.
I hear you.
There you go. Now you've got some intelligence. Now you have that extra point. Okay. Wow, you can go up here? Yeah. Unactivated defeat quadruples the critical threat. That's good. You're going to be the best little computer user ever. Oh, you got 2 level ups, huh? Attributes. Let's give you another point in intelligence. Give you some security training. Powers, powers, powers. There's not a lot you can do to help us. All party members, yeah, that'll help us. I think I've only got the 1 level up there. I have 34,000 experience of the 28,000 that I needed. I don't think 34,000 is going to be the next level, but let's... Let's keep moving. Yep. Persuade. Security and computer. Let's move both those up. Been a while since I've done that. I'm overachieving, yeah. I am. Okay, I can... I've got affect mind. What's this one do? Dominate mind. Stress, power, extra options appear. More powerful than affect mind. Very few beings can resist its effect. Sign me up. I only have to pick up 1900 experience to be ready for the next one. And it'll stop making that level up noise every time I change scene. There you are, you little bugger.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
Yeah, but you gotta kill a whole room full of them.
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Isn't that the only things you need fuel for? Staying in orbit and restoring the planet. Call me wacky, but if that's what you're using it for and you've got enough...
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
Oh, come on.
Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting. Something I can help you with? Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Oh, tell me about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
Tell me about Batono.
Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka, and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government-sanctioned. I may have been specifically instructed not to pursue the matter, but that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him. Maybe there is, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to know what happened to him.
So you got somebody kidnapped or killed, and you want me to find out about it. Got it.
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful. What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
Bay 3 again.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Okay, so we got lots of work to do. Is that the shuttle? I mean, there's a shuttle out there, but... That's the docks.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Ruka sole mulasoch?
What the hell angle is that? I thought that this must be where Bethesda got their third-person view from.
Kavanatakalu! Kavanami Donkey Krato. Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Ruka sole mulasoch? Kavanatakalu! Kavanami Donkey Krato. Vram tabanin sochu. Da come giusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo. Kavanatakalu! Kavanami Donkey Krato.
He really likes that phrase. Okay, that's the Ithorian's hangar. That looks like a 2. That looks like a 1, so I'm gonna guess that's 3 over there. Wow, it even looks like a 3.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imaragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imaragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Inwamagro, May Ranga Nanuruta. Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mojubu and Kosoracha. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
I am not going to the Donkey Grotto.
Donos Imarag.
What goes on here?
Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha.
Yeah, I know that.
Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha.
You're not gonna tell me anymore.
Dosimana Rachata.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Ta cometa că plaia justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabila kingno mulara kichi kulta grasa kisha. Da hupa o sakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Tonghite mosi jochia yumba ditawa ebawatune ruta.
Alright, I've got no time left for you.
Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gorka chino sonka ticha noch.
Apparently, threatening this guy makes him need to pee.
Kune rakete dinito para mas nucho.
Alright. Docking Bay 1 has nothing to do with us. Let me in Docking Bay 2. Yes, Gilfa Gilfa, Chodo Habat Gilfa. Gilfa Donkey Grotto Pufta, yep. Oh, those lockers aren't openable.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Alright, you fools. Your mistake is you came to the Donkey Grotto ill-prepared for me. That's not who I threw that at, but it is who I threw it at. I don't know.
I hear you.
What? How many people do I need to attack? Alright, you stop doing that. Do that. And do that. Yeah, you're doing okay.
I hear you.
Dun 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 dun.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Okay, he's gonna go feed on Gilfa. Stealth field enhancer. Tell me more. Stealth +4. And this just gives you the ability to use stealth. Nice. Security tunneler. And a bunch of guys with nothing in their pockets. The robot's not coming.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Oh, I can still take him to Zerka.
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak.
Feed on Gilfa, feed on Pufta.
As well.
This is becoming really freaky.
Vapuilta. Tunnitut lava. Vannivu kelfa. Oisidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Vapuilta. Tunnitut lava. Vannivu kelfa. Oisidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Vapuilta. Tunnitut lava. Vapuilta. Tut lava. Vannivu kelfa. Tunnitut lava. Vannivu kelfa. Oisidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Vapuilta. Vannivu kelfa. Vapuilta. Linda tuf. Oisidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Oisidan kelfa. Rentundas. Oisidan kelfa. Vapuilta.
Perception gloves. I like.
Rentundas. Oisidan kelfa. Vapuilta. Sidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Sidan kelfa. Vadinuvan kelfa. Linda tufta. Tunnitut lava. Vapuilta. Tut lava. Vannivu kelfa.
Okay. Now, it is almost 10 o'clock. Something tells me that the rest of this mission is going to take a bit. So at this point, I am going to save Gilfa. There we go, the Gilfa Donkey Grotto. Missing a few letters. So as I was saying, I'm going to save at this point, and I'm going to wrap it up so we can start this investigation into the modified blaster and continue search for Battano next time. I want to thank you for coming out and sharing your evening with me for the up to 3 hours that you've been here. I hope that you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed bringing the game to you. If you liked what you've seen tonight, please feel free to go ahead and like and share. If you're not already a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. I do Star Wars every Monday night. On Friday nights, we will be playing Friday Night Fights, which is either World of Tanks or World of Warships. This coming Friday will be World of Warships. And Saturday at noon, I do Fallout 4 building. Our current location is Nordhagen Beach. I want to thank every one of you sincerely. Now that the entire country is in the grip of Arctic weather, I want you all to stay warm, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and have an excellent